Bulls have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. There is nothing like the atmosphere of opening night in the NBA. Grant, the players get just as pumped up as the fans for the first game of the season?
I think they do. I mean, everybody, players, coaches, organization, fans, everybody gets excited for opening night. It's impossible not to. All the work these players put out in the offseason, the training camp preparation, it pays off right here and now.
And for the Heat. The shot off that time. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the team's intensity right now.
My God.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Wilkins. Shot to stop the run. They grab their own miss. Here's Hawkins. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Champ. 16 points for him. And again, Miami with a triple.
12 straight points off three. This defense is not extending very well.
45.
Puts up a three. Miami grabs the miss. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. With 4 on the clock. And the layup is good. 21 points in the game.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And so it's the Miami Heat, a huge 24-point lead for them. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down. And through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Miami Heat.
We talk about this. When something works, keep going to it until someone stops it. They've been living in the paint shop.
Some people in the stands are already leaving for the exits. They're tasting that barbecue chicken.
Barbecue chicken.
And let's get back to our featured game. A fantastic battle between these two guys.
2 guys clearly battling for the spot, both putting on a show. You just hope it doesn't become an all-hero ball.
Yeah, it's the scoreboard that decides the real winner in the end. That's pretty profound on my part, don't you think?
Yes, it does.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Guarded by Edwards. Pass to Dawkins. The 3-ball. That shot is off. And Miami will go the other way with it. And for the Heat. Here's Champ. It's stolen. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Caldwell, good. Give him 8.
It all happened in an instant. Turning defense into offense. I love it.
That was great anticipation on the steal. A gamble that paid off.
Two open that time. Made it look easy.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes. Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Miami foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Pass to Caldwell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dawkins. Roy pulls it in. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Here's Champ. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Cooper. And the Heat, another 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Takes it inside. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Inside. Here's Hawkins. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
There's a screen to stop the run. That shot off. And Miami will go the other way with it.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
There's the drive to the middle. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Perfect pass to set. Up the lay-in. 5 points in the game.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Cooper. Pass to Hawkins. Here's the 3. And the Heat, another 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball. And creating good shots.
Here's Caldwell. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. The shot in close, he hits it.
The defense has to know not to put a smaller defender on a player of his caliber.
Miami has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Here's Champ. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Here's Caldwell. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Dawkins. They set the screen. No good from the wing.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
To the inside. A nice shot by Hawkins.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
To the wing, right side. Here's Dawkins. Knocks down the triple.
Run this half. 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Champ. Give him 23. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Spins. Here's Dawkins. That three's off the mark. And here's Edwards outside. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
The Bulls, 32. The Heat, 67. Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls Youth Dance Team. Substitution on the court. Shooting for Miami. One shot.
Is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end, it's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Here's Hawkins. Good D by Simmons.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And for the Heat.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Wilkins can't hit. Miami has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Champ. And the shot goes.
24.
That's 29 for him.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Dawkins' shot is off.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Champ. Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Dawkins. Lets it fly. Offline from the top of the key.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact
2
opposite.
minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Knocked loose. A minute 53. Left to play in the fourth. Yes, it's good.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
To the paint. Good.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
A minute 37 left to play in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance.
We just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, this offense is there.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Heat.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Champ.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly. Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Down low. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on it.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Here's King. The rebound by Simmons. Miami dominating the game. Pass to Petrovic. Here's Champ. Drops in the layup for 2.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
So no problem for Miami as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't.
And we will see you.
Keep playing, bro.
Cracker MP, besides them old man knees. Oh, come on now. You know I'm playing, man.
More effort per minute, more defensive effectiveness.
MP, I want to chat with you for a minute.
What's up, Coach?
I've just been reading in the press how we're facing a guy tonight that many people are saying is deserving of some hardware at the end of the season. Even more deserving than you.
Coach, you know I don't pay that kind of talk no mind.
Well, I kind of wish you would. We need you to take this game personally.
Okay.
All right? I want you to shut him down. Leave no doubt who the top dog is in any award race.
I can do that.
I know you can. Now go show everybody else.
Still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
Now, here's Stewart. From 15 feet away, Garland, no good. Here's Champ, guarded by Garland. Champ, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Now, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
And they're moving it up. Finish off the break. Champ's got his second basket of the game.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The drive by Garland. And it's Garland slamming it down.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
And here's Bell after the three-pointer from Champ. Goodwin finds Garland. Another miss by Garland.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. and he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired, not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports leagues, and he worked his way up from video coordinator. As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Over to the left wing. Atlanta again missing.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Here's Champ. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
And now the first timeout called here.
Nothing! This won't last for long.
Checked in. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. To the wing right side. Garland, that's for 2. And just miss after miss right now.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Goodwin passes to Garland. To come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Champ. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Only 1 miss in his first 8 attempts, coming out of the gate strong.
Outside Garland. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
You don't mind those shots from Garland if they're in rhythm and with tempo.
1:10 left to play in the first quarter. Driving in. Roy. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively. For sure. Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to 3-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this.
Shots checked in for Miami. The Hawks trail by 15. Pass to Batch. Here's Panescu. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Newton. Boy, with some nice D.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still. He's not one to blow layups.
11 seconds left to play here in the first. This is it to Malone. It's off the run, and that one released in time, but no good. The first quarter with the score. The Heat, 24. just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Heat team out there.
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Isaiah Stewart out there with Rogers. And it's Baxter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Right now, I've sent it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Champ, in their last matchup against the Bulls, delivered a big performance. He contributed 31 points, and he was really dialed in from three-point land, making a lot of long ones. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on, and there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
And so here's Atlanta. After the made shot from Champ, Stewart trying to get open. Buries the 7-footer. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
And Atlanta has possession after the three-pointer from Champ. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. From deep. It's hauled in by Stewart. Hawks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. The Hawks working the ball around. Hanescu. No good from outside. Miami's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
To the paint, here's Newton. Picked his pocket. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Champ. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Giving up a run here.
With a 32-point lead to end the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today.
Hello, everybody.
they feasted from three so far. Couldn't stretch the floor much more. I mean,
not yet.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Cooper is out there with Hawkins. Then there's Champ. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Roy in at the 5 down low.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Stewart, a screen for Garland. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Champ, guarded by Garland. Here's Champ, and there it is for him. Champ's got 38 points.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Stewart with the screen on Edwards. No good from Bell. Miami controlling the game. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
There he's going. His first.
Slow down, ref! Let them play!
Shooting for Miami. Number 30. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. The Hawks making a switch. Both free throws good from Champ. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated that.